And welcome back to White Mountains. Today we have some Mud Bowl information. We have Jason Vino and Chris Olds on the set. Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome back. Every year, this is our tradition.
This is great.
Well, this year, you guys, 41 years of Mud Bowl, so pretty incredible. And you guys are kicking off in style once again. Let's talk about some of the festivities and what Mud Bowl is.
Well, Mud Bowl raises money for different charities, the main charities being the North Conway Community Center, the North Conway Daycare, and RSVP. So it's all for a good cause. It's good family fun as well as some good football.
And you guys have raised a lot of money.
About a little over $900,000 now, I believe.
Closing in on $1 million.
You say a little over 900,000.
Oh, we want to hit that million mark. It may not happen this year, but probably maybe by next year.
Well, how incredible would that be for folks to step up and hit that mark for you guys this year? And again, it goes to a lot of local charities, so it's a good cause and good, clean, dirty fun.
Yes, it is. It is. We kick off the weekend Thursday night at McGrath's Tavern. It's the big kickoff party. We will have Dirty Water TV from Nesson being up and around filming this year. And we also heard The Chronicle. I don't know if that's been verified yet.
So we really need to pump this up. We want folks out there having fun. You can get on TV. Dirty Water TV out of Boston.
Dirty Water TV, yes.
And I've seen some, it's like a late night entertainment and anything that's going sports-wise. And,
right.
And so this would be a great plug for the Mud Bowl.
Yeah, it's the crowd we want, to see this. And we're also talking about potentially adding 2 teams next year. So with that exposure, going from 10 teams to 12 teams, we do have room in the schedule.
All right.
Definitely we could add a couple games.
Are we talking local teams or teams?
No, I mean, if the local teams, we have 2 local teams now, so I don't know if there's room for a third, but maybe there's some teams in Massachusetts or Vermont or something.
Yeah.
We always get the Carrabassett Valley Rats. We always have a team from Maine. We get a few from Massachusetts and a few from New Hampshire.
Okay.
And one from Rhode Island.
What's your farthest? Is it Rhode Island?
Rhode Island.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So and it is open to anyone across the country. So if they want to fly in from California, bring it on. We'll do a little Mud Bowl.
Yes, definitely.
All right. So let's talk about you. Started off on Thursday, McGrath's Tavern. And then you go into Friday and the games begin.
The games begin at 10 o'clock Friday morning, and then 11 o'clock the Mount Washington Valley Hogs play the Mud Sharks, and then 12 o'clock the North Country Mud Crocs, which is our team, plays the Mass Mudders, who were the champions last year. So it should be good. We lost to the Mudders up in Maine this year in overtime in the semifinals.
So did you analyze the game? Are you coming prepared this time?
We're still breaking down.
There's a few things that we want to do a little bit different. We've added a few new guys, so we definitely have a different team, but we're excited about this year. And the Hogs have a lot of young guys too, so they should be good as well.
So this is, we say mud football. If you haven't seen it, there's some really good players out there. I mean, it's hard to run through that mud and make plays. We're seeing video of it right now. What's the biggest challenge, Chris, to playing football in the mud?
Well, there's so much to it. As you said, the movement, just being able to get around. It's not like playing on any other surface. And then you have the other effects of the mud. You have the sight, the vision.
Right. I imagine you eat some mud.
Unfortunately, you may get a little in your mouth, a little in your eyes, a little in your ears.
Everywhere.
It finds its way to those places, but
do you
it's
guys
all
have
for
like
a
a
good
hose-off
cause.
station for folks? I mean, how do they?
We do. We set up some showers. There's a hose right there by the field, so you can spray your eyes out. Some guys try and use the water bottles real quick to get some water out of your eyes. But the toughest part is probably the ears too. I believe I don't know if I'm losing my hearing or if I still have mud in my ear, but I'm not really sure.
You won't find out for about 6 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some other festivities. The parade comes up, you mentioned 10 a.m., and then that's followed by the women's game, which is relatively new, correct? It was a few years ago that started?
Yeah, we've had a pickup game sort of in between at times before, a powder puff style game. And the girls came to us and said, we really want our own game, we really want our own game. We said, sure, why not? We've tried to do some pre-registration on our Facebook page, have a few names there. We'll get more as people register Friday and Saturday for the event.
Okay.
And then Saturday morning at 11:30 after the Mud Bowl Parade, we'll have the girls in there first to kick off the festivities on Saturday.
Wonderful. And let's take it back to the parade, too. Is it only teams or?
No, we do have an open division as well.
Okay.
So we'll have a team division and an open division. Winners in both. This year's theme is animation fun. It all started with mud. So we're going with that animated movie theme. And we got some great ones. There's going to be Toy Story, Lion King, And yeah, we will be doing our own reprise of Frozen.
Now, are you guys singing?
We are not singing, but a
No.
couple of the new players
Should I
on the
thank you,
team.
or should I
well,
move on?
a couple of the new players on the team will be singing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A few
we'll
of
get-
our Lady Crocs may be doing the voiceovers for us, but no, you won't have any of the players singing.
That sounds awesome. So you guys, is this on floats, or do you guys walk in as far as the
Yeah.
costumes and all?
Well, we walk in, and some people are on the floats, as many as we can fit. But it starts at John Fuller School, and then goes in front of the train station where the skits take place. And
So yeah, you want to get there a little early for this, and Schuler Park is a place to be, and you can get a great spot. Looks like I lost my mic. So you guys keep talking Mud Bowl. So
Yes,
tell me more
sure.
about the schedule, who's coming.
Well, the schedule, we talked about Thursday night kicking off, and then Friday with the game starting at 10, the last game being at 3 o'clock. And then Friday night there's a Miller Lite pub crawl with Delaney's being the focal point that night, Tuckerman's Tavern as well, with Dirty Water TV being at those two spots. We'll also hit Abenaki Grill, Horse Feathers, Red Parker Pub, Hooligans. And then Saturday morning, Horse Feathers opens at 8 a.m., and they're ready to rock and roll. And there will be the Miller Lite girls there at
All
about
right.
9:30. And the place will be packed because that's right where the parade goes by. So it's
Fun.
the great spot.
Great spot to be.
Great spot to watch
Excellent.
everybody come by in their costumes, and you can kind of see the skits from there. It's nicer to be right in front
Yeah.
of right at Schuler
Absolutely.
Park.
Yeah, right in front of
Yeah.
the train station there is a great one, and also over on the grass. Which way do you face when you do your
We'll face
skits?
back towards Schuler Park.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep,
So
yep, with the train station behind
bigger
us.
area. All right, good.
Right.
Now let's talk about Sunday, because the championships, of course, will be on Sunday.
The championships are on Sunday. The games start at 10 a.m. and 3:15, right? Or is it 2:15?
No, I believe it's
2:15. 2:15 is the championship game. So we
Okay.
try and keep it on schedule so
Yeah.
people know, and if people can't make every game, they know when the final's going to be. So it
All
is
right.
2:15 is the championship.
Good
game.
predictions.
Well, we're kind of biased. We're hoping it's us. There's a lot of good teams. The Hogs have gotten better. The Mud Sharks are really good. The Mudders, the Gumbies
new
are
guys?
always. The Gumbies are probably the team to beat. And,
Okay.
And yeah, so there's
So
a lot of good teams.
anyone's game.
Yes.
Yeah, after last year's 2-0 record-breaking low-score finals, the Gumbies and Mudders will always be in the mix. It's up to the rest of us to try to get up there with them.
Well, there you go. Where can they get tickets?
Tickets are available all sorts of places. The first place, you can always get them at the door, and you can pick up your
When you say
all-weekend
door,
pass
right
as
at
well,
the
right at the
Hog
gate.
Coliseum?
Right.
Yep, right at the new community center. That'll all be fenced off, and we'll have a nice entrance for you to come through. And you can also always get them at the community center itself, Home Run Sports, and where am I missing?
The Chamber of Commerce
Okay.
Thank you.
And
and the North Conway Daycare. And the family pass is $15 per day for
Awesome.
2 adults and 2 children.
Oh,
and the
good.
day pass
Okay.
is $6.
And that's another great value.
Well, and this is
yeah.
to raise money for great organizations right here in the Mount Washington Valley. And let's not forget, we have a couple guys that passed away this past year that were just instrumental in Mud Bowl
Yes.
over the years.
Yeah, we had Phil Belanger, who was the head of our security, who passed away. I believe it was like April.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger Grusell, who has been around this town forever and worked at the community center for like 30 years. Roger Grusell is who will be the Grand Marshal, so there'll be somebody walking in his place.
Okay.
But he was, he did a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff
Absolutely.
at Mud Bowl.
And
Unbelievable.
in the community as well.
Yes, in the community.
Both gentlemen. So condolences to their families and everything. And I'm glad that you guys are honoring two
Yeah.
great men.
Yes.
Is there anything else that we need to get out there? We just mentioned tickets. You can stop by the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce, pick up. Where can they find these brochures?
These are actually
programs?
spread all over the valley. There's a chance you could still find them at your favorite local establishment that serves Miller Lite.
All right.
And we also have them at plenty of other places where you'll get your local literature.
All right, good. So Miller Lite, big sponsor coming in. You guys kick it off at Seamus's Place, McGrath's Tavern on Thursday night. They're going to have Shark Martin playing.
Shark Martin is
Dirty
playing,
Water
yes.
TV is
Yes,
going to be
correct.
there. A lot of fun. Chronicle might be joining them as
Chronicle
well.
may
through the
be around
weekends.
at some point. We've heard
All right,
maybe Friday
good.
and Saturday.
And then we have Delaney's, Tuckerman's Tavern. We have Horse Feathers all joining in.
Yeah.
Plus, of course, Hog Coliseum and all the action down there. Tournament of Mud Parade starts at 10 a.m. You can get your spot over in Schuler Park to check out the action. You guys still looking for volunteer help?
Always.
Always
Okay,
looking
and
for
how they get in
volunteers.
contact?
Easiest place to do that is right at the North Common Community Center website, www.nccommunitycenter.org.
Okay.
And you can go to the /Mud Bowl page. We have a little bit there. And then, of course, on Facebook, mudbowl.org.
Okay, good. And we'll probably link over from whitemountains.tv too, so folks have an
Love
easy
it.
access. Gentlemen, always a pleasure to see you. Hopefully, maybe we can
seeing
do
you.
like a halfway to Mud Bowl.
Maybe.
thing.
We can do that. Get it ready.
Everything comes together. So, pleasure to see you guys. And good luck. Happy mudding.
Thank you.
All right, folks, Mud Bowl is coming up, and it's coming up soon, 9th through the 11th of this month. The Mud Bowl is going to be back in Shrew Park and Hog Coliseum, so don't miss it. You can find out more from the North Carmen Community Center. Ryan Sumner's over there answering the calls, 356-2096. So we'll be back. We have more Watch and Win, more weather for the Mount Washington Valley, and don't forget, Mud Bowl is coming.